Welcome back to Beats of the Heart, Lyrics of the Soul. This video will be a dedication, remembrance, and eulogy of sorts for Greg Potter, who was born on January 1st, 1967, and passed away from this world on February 18th, 2021, from a stroke. He was a proud Texan and is survived by his sister Mona, his son Mark, and his granddaughter Emma. Greg Potter was known and loved by many. He was a music lover who was active in many different music communities. This video started out as my idea, feeling I had to do something for Greg after his passing. For the past few weeks, Greg and I were talking daily. I wanted to get this video out ASAP after he left us, but after conversing with some friends of mine who were also friends with Greg, we started thinking there were others who also loved Greg who might want to be involved. After talking, chatting, and messaging some people who were close to Greg, Victor Bradshaw, Donna McGee, and myself had found others who wanted to be involved. So this video will be an amalgamation of collaboration between other YouTube creators who loved Greg, friends who loved Greg, and viewers and subscribers from those channels that loved Greg also. I have spoken with many different people who have known Greg. Some of them were able to make me videos, some of them were able to give me statements that they wanted me to say for them. So we will have a mix of everything. I will be our MC for this honorable, memorable remembrance. I ask that you please like and share this video with anyone who may have known Greg in the slightest. If everyone likes and shares this video, it will reach more people who may have known him. There is a program for this celebration video in the form of timestamps to break up the different parts of this ceremonial video. We have different people who loved Greg. We have poems, we have songs, we have lyrics. Let's celebrate Greg, our love for him, and our connection through music that brought us all together here from all over the world to celebrate one great man. And even with hundreds, even thousands of miles between us all, we are still separated by only 6 degrees through the love of Greg Potter. Today, here on YouTube, we are all united, not only in our desire to pay our respects to Greg Potter, but rather in our need to do so. For such was his extraordinary appeal that every single person taking part in this service all over the world through YouTube, who never actually met him, will feel that they lost someone close to them too. And I am one of them, as I have never met Greg Potter. I only knew him online. I started this channel on January 1st, 2020, and I've met so many amazing people from all around the world. I have had many conversations with people, and some I would even consider a friend, as we have talked in private chats together and had many conversations getting to know some of these people. I met Greg Potter through Victor Bradshaw and Donna McGee, who are subscribers of mine, who I would also consider a friend, like I did Greg. After Greg and I met, Greg and I had many great conversations and good times, and his passing hit me a lot harder than I thought something like this would have. We can make amazing connections online if we are genuine in our online presence. We will stop now, and in commemoration of Greg Potter, to display something he loved, which was to sing. So we will listen to a cover by Greg Potter of Marina Del Rey.
I'm going to do a number here from George Strait called Marina Del Rey. Said goodbye in Marina Del Rey. I had a good time was the last thing I heard her say as I walked away. And on the plane back to Tennessee, my mind comes across her memory of yesterday in Marina Del Rey. On a hidden beach under a golden sun, she spread a blanket that we laid down on and loved the world away in Marina Del Rey. looked into each other's eyes, found our bodies lost in paradise, like castaways in Marina del Rey. Like the ocean tides, highs and lows, love sometimes comes and goes away. In Marina del Rey, as this plane is touching down, tears touch my eyes, for I have found my heart at stake. In Marina del Rey, on a hidden beach under golden sun, she spread a blanket that we laid down on and loved the world away. In Marina del Rey, and as we looked into each other's eyes, found our bodies lost in paradise, like castaways in Marina del Rey. Said goodbye in Marina del Rey. Thanks a lot.
Greg and I would converse through Instagram, chat, talk about life and music, exchange links back and forth. Greg Potter was an amazing human being, and he always extended a helping hand with anything. Greg was a lover of music from all around the world. His favorite genres were rock, metal, and country, but he liked other genres too, even rap. He worked in information technologies, and his passion for music brought him to perform on stage every now and then. Greg loved to sing and loved everything that had to do with music. Greg was an amazing, selfless, helpful man who spoke 5 different languages: English, Russian, Czech, German, and Spanish. Greg loved to converse with people from all over the world, and he has moderated for many different YouTube channels in the past. And he even had plans to start his own music-related YouTube channel. I wanted to pause here to recite a poem written by Ellen Brenneman called Gone But Not Forgotten, in dedication of Greg Potter. Don't think of him as gone away. His journey's just begun. Life holds so many facets. This earth is only one. Just think of him as resting from the sorrows and the tears, in a place of warmth and comfort where there are no days and years. Think how he must be wishing that we could know today how nothing but our sadness can really pass away. And think of him as living in the hearts of those he touched, for nothing loved is ever lost, and he was loved so much. Now, I would just like everybody to take 15 seconds of silence in remembrance and memory of Greg Potter, and try to wipe everything from your mind for those 15 seconds, and just think about interactions you may have had with Greg Potter. If you knew Greg Potter, you knew the kind of human being that he was. If you knew him in any way, let us all fill the comments of this video with amazing memories we all have of him, and it will become a preservation for all time in the memory and honor of the life lived by the one and only Greg Potter. Greg Potter was a fan of so many different kinds of music. I met him through Victor Bradshaw and Donna McGee when they invited him to one of my Dimash live streams. And it's amazing when all the deers get together, all the Dimash fans. I was actually speaking with Victor Bradshaw, and he wanted me to add this to the video in remembrance of Greg Potter. I'm going to recite some lyrics now from 2 different songs that Victor Bradshaw gave me the lyrics to put in for this video for Greg. The first song, the lyrics come from Still Loving You by the Scorpions. Your pride has built a wall so strong that I can't break through. Is there really no chance to start once again? I'm still loving you. And the next song, the lyrics come from Fly to the Angels by Slaughter. Now you've got to fly, fly to the angels, and every wisp of light is surely calling your name. We have Vera Baltalva from Russia. She wasn't able to make us a video, but she gave me these statements that she wanted me to speak for her. Greg Potter and Vera Baltalva from Russia were very close. Vera said in remembrance of Greg, we loved each other from afar. We spoke almost every day, and I still remember how he used to make me cry laughing sometimes with the things he would say. I truly loved Greg, even though we never met in real life. And those are the sentiments from Vera Baltalva from Russia. One of my very close subscribers, Donna McGee, who I speak to all the time. I've been speaking with her about Greg and their relationship, and I have composed a written story to come from Donna's perspective. Here's what Donna had to say about her and Greg and their relationship. Donna McGee was another close friend of Greg Potter. As well, I consider her a friend myself. And Donna McGee had this to say about Greg. Greg and I spoke every day for the past year. I knew him on a personal level, and I truly loved him as a friend. Greg and I never met in real life, but online, connected from across the country, Greg and I traveled the world together every day. I was in Arizona, and Greg was in Texas, separated by 1,000 miles, but we were as close as brother and sister. We had chats about everything and truly got to know each other on a level I never thought I could possibly get to know somebody through the internet. Greg and I would speak into the late hours of the night. We found in our conversations that we both used to like to nerd out playing Dungeons and Dragons in our younger years. We had a little joke where I called him Sir Gregory, my paladin, and he called me Strawberry Sunshine because of my red hair. Some nights when we spoke, I would say, "Good night, Sir Gregory," and he would say, "Good night, Strawberry Sunshine." Around Christmas time, Greg had let Donna know what he had wanted for Christmas. It was a beautiful custom handmade blanket that was emblazoned with a knight and the name Potter all over it. It was the perfect gift for Greg, and Donna ordered it without telling Greg. Donna tells me how happy Greg was when he got it. She still remembers the look on his face. Donna misses Greg immensely. On January 9th, Greg had sent me this message right here and invited me to come and hang out on a Dimash Kudaibergen live stream that Sabina was doing on her channel. If you don't know who Sabina is, she is a YouTube creator from Denmark who does some awesome reactions on her channel with her friend Henri. From that point, when Greg invited me to Sabina's live stream, Greg and I became close, chatting all the time, sharing music with each other and talking about our lives. Sabina and Greg were quite close also. Greg was a moderator on her YouTube channel, and I extended an invitation to Sabina to be a part of this video. And here's what Sabina and Henri had to say in memory and remembrance of Greg.
Hey everyone!
Hi.
This is Sabina and Henri from Sabina's channel, and we just want to say some things about Greg because we lost him some weeks ago, and we both knew Greg. He was the moderator of my channel, and I mean, in the community he was very well known and very loved, and he is one of the kindest people, generous, open-minded people I have met, and I'm extremely sorry for what happened to him, and I really hope that his family will find peace and that Greg has already is also in a better place now. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. He was so welcoming, and the way he welcomed into the family, or welcomed me into the family was so inspiring, and I couldn't have hoped for a better way to get to know him. He was really a nice guy and very engaged in what he was doing, and we know he had a lot of plans, and hopefully he will be able to somehow, I don't know, fulfill them in the place where he is now. I don't know where that is, but we hope he's moved on to a better place.
Yeah, and also, as you say, he was very generous with putting people, like introducing people. He was translating things to the audience on my channel. He was really connecting people. Actually, he's also the reason for why I know Beats of the Heart, Lyrics of the Soul. So he's really just, he was like a loving glue in the reactor community. And I know we will all miss him because he took up a very loving and warm place for most of us. And we will miss him a lot. But thank you for everything, Greg, if you can hear this somewhere.
Thank you so much.
We won't forget you.
No.
And thank you to Beats of the Heart, Lyrics of the Soul for doing this. We love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
I also reached out and got in touch with Tafa Reactions from Spain, and he also wanted to be a part of this video. Greg was a moderator for Tafa Reactions YouTube channel, as well as a friend. Here is what Tafa had to say about Greg.
Hola gente, ¿cómo estáis? Hi people, how are you? Welcome to Tafa Reactions. Bienvenidos a Tafa Reacciona. So, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to collaborate with a little video of a tribute video to Greg Potter, who passed away a couple of weeks ago. So the thing is that I was doing a live stream another day, and this person called this channel called Beats of the Heart, Lyrics and Soul asked me if I wanted to collaborate with this video to explain the people how I knew him and all that. So I'm going to try to explain. My English is not very good because it's not my native language, so I'll do my best, okay? This is the channel of Beats of the Heart and Lyrics and Soul. This is the person who's pulling up the people who used to know Greg, so we can make this video for him and his friends and his family. Okay, so. Well then, how I knew Greg. Greg was a YouTube friend. I didn't know him personally. And I knew him one day when I was doing a live stream of Dimash. And well, he hopped in the chat. He and his sister Donna hopped in. And immediately I noticed that he was a great guy. He was a fun guy in the chat. Has a very good sense of humor. He was always collaborating and trying to help people out because he knew how to speak in Russian or write it. And so I had a few Russian subscribers who are dears of Dimash, and he collaborated with the translations and all that. And he was a very fun guy. He has a lot of sense of humor. He made a lot of jokes. A great guy. One day I asked him if he wanted to be one of my moderators, and he said yes, of course. He was willing to collaborate with me, and he became one of the best moderators I ever known. He was always on point and looking at the chat on point. Fantastic. And one day I asked him if he wanted to be a guest in one of my live streams, with his camera and his mic, and he could go in the stream. And he said yes, of course. He was willing to collaborate and have fun. And we did a live stream both together, him as a guest, and it was fantastic. We had a few problems, at the beginning because messing up with the settings and all that. And he had a lot of patience. He gave me his email his Gmail, so we can speak to each other and see how we do it, and and do the best we could. He was always willing, and fantastic guy. He also knew how to sing. He used to sing country and some other stuff, And I listened to his songs, and he did it quite good. Huh? He liked country. He also liked a band called Rush. He was a big fan of Rush. Yes, I remember that. And we miss him a lot. When he passed away suddenly, just like that. I did a live stream with him, and the next week or the other week he passed away suddenly, and it was a shame. We were all shocked. All the people who come to my live streams, all the subscribers and all the fans of Dimash. I make a Dimash video live stream every Saturday, and the people come in and we have fun, and we missed him a lot. All of the people, fantastic people, they were shocked and very sad. But that's how I knew Greg, and what I think about him. He was a great guy, I'm sure. I didn't know him personally, but you can notice when a person is a great person, just looking how his attitude, and his sister is also a very nice person, and they loved each other very much, and his sister still comes to my live streams, and we talk in the chat, and that is my collaboration, and I don't know what more to say. I'm better now, but the first days of the news, I was quite affected. I didn't want to do any live streams. I didn't want to do any videos, but now I'm okay. And life goes on, and the show must go on. Well then, that was all for today. Goodbye, adios, hasta la vista.
I found out about so much different kinds of music that he likes and loves, and so much of the music we had in common that we loved, and some of the music I was discovering in my new reactions I was doing through new bands that I was discovering were bands that he already loved. Me and Greg made a lot of connections in the chats that we had together, and through all these amazing connections that I have made with these people from all different parts of the world. Like Greg was from Texas, I'm in Canada, in Ontario, and to have his death touch me in a way that I felt I had to make a video about it like this. And I know there's so many people that his death touched, because there were so many people that knew and loved Greg, and I could just see it when I seen him in different chats, in on different channels, on different people's videos. Greg was always there to help, and always there to help with the people who didn't speak English that were in the chat. He would always extend himself out and speak in another language to make the people who didn't speak English feel welcome when the majority of the people in the chat are speaking English. And that's just the kind of guy he was. He was just always helpful, down to earth, and he will be missed. I will let Greg finish this off by singing a cover of Jim Croce's Time in a Bottle. Let's all just listen and appreciate the lyrics in the song.
Well, hello, gang. Just sitting here doing a little creative fun. One of my passions is singing, and I love to do it. And I wanted to give this song a try, Time in a Bottle by Jim Croce. And it's a beautiful song, and just wanted to share it and see what you think and how I do, and get your opinions on it. So here we go. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words can make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know that you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memories of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know that you're the one I want to go through time with. Awesome. Thank you. I'd love to get your feedback.
Rest in peace, Greg Potter. You are loved.